Hello everyone, my name is Baby, and today I'll be walking you through a very simple but interesting topic in Arduino where we control a servo motor using a serial monitor. So in this project, we'll learn how to send commands from the computer to the Arduino and also make it rotate to any angle of our choice just by typing the angle. So now I'd like us to start off by naming the components we use in making our Arduino circuit. So now I'd like to list the components which will be used in making this circuit. So as you can see, we have one Arduino board, one breadboard, one servo motor here. We also have our jumper wires. Now let's talk about how I connected the servo motor. As you can see, the red wire from the servo motor, as you can see to be in the middle, was connected to the 5-volt pin. As you can see here, I connected the 5-volt pin to the positive side of the Arduino board and connected the red side of the servo to it. And also we have our brown wire here, which is connected to the ground, but in this case we connected a red wire and placed it into the negative side of the breadboard, and now connected the brown wire to the negative side on the breadboard. Also, as you can see, we also have our yellow wire, which was connected to pin 9 on the Arduino board, but in this case we connected it to the breadboard and extend the connection, and now connected it to the Arduino board on pin 9, as you can see. That's all for the wiring. So now let's move on to our code itself. Now on my code, as you can see on the first line here, you have the include servo.h. This line includes the servo library, which has all the functions we need to control the servo motor. Moving on, I created a servo object, which has to be here as Andy servo. This object will be used to control the actual motor. Now moving on to the voice setup function, I start serial communication with the command serial begin bracket 9600, as you can see here. After that, I attach the servo to pin 9 using Andy servo attach 9, as you can see on this line. And I send a message to the serial monitor that says enter angle in bracket 0 to 180. So this actually displays when you open the serial monitor, it tells you to enter a number range 0 to 180. Now inside the loop function, we check if the user has typed something in the serial monitor. If there is input, we use serial.parseInt to read the number typed, which we stored in the variable angle, as you can see here on this line. Then we check if the angle is between 0 and 180. We send that to the servo using Andy servo.right angle, as you can see here on this line, and print a message to confirm the move. If the number is outside the range, we print an error message. So now this describes how our code actually works. So now we are moving on to demonstrate the code, how it actually works with the circuit. So now let's show how it actually works. So first, we need to connect our circuit to our laptop. So basically we use the USB cable to connect to the laptop, and you can see the indication that the board is on. So now let's upload our code. So you can see we need to select our board. So our board is indicated here to be the Arduino Uno. So we select the board and click on the upload button. Now you can see they say it's done uploading. So we now need to open our serial monitor to check whether the code actually works. So we go to tools and click on the serial monitor. So now I will tap any angle between 0 to 180. I'll type any angle between 0 to 180. So we'll first start. So now I'm going to type 90 degrees over there. So we have 90 here. So now let's click the enter button and see what happens to the circuit. So as you can see, when I click enter, you see a sound. You see it moves. So let's try another 90 and see. So now I press 90. So when I bring it here, you realize it moves. It moves. So now I think let's try 180. So you can see it's moving with the sound buzzing in it. So now, since our range was set from 0 to 180, let's try and type something like 250 and see what will happen. So I'm putting in 250 and type enter. So you can see the message displays invade angle, enter 0 to 180 only. So now this code tells the user the number he entered is a wrong number, so it can't be displayed. So this brings us to the end of our video. Thank you for watching.